Right to participation. Have you ever felt like important decisions were made without your opinion, or that your voice wasn't heard? Imagine a community where everyone, including young people, could actively share ideas and shape decisions about things that affect their lives. This kind of participation is essential for building an open, fair, and democratic society. In this section, we'll explore what participation really means, why it matters so much, and how young people can effectively take part. Participation means you have the right to be involved in decisions and activities that affect your life and your community. Of course, it involves voting or standing in elections, but it's so much more than just this. It's about making sure your voice and ideas matter, whether it's about local projects, school activities, environmental campaigns, or even national laws. Youth participation is especially important because young people bring fresh ideas, energy, and perspectives to public discussions. When youth participate, they can influence decisions about education, environment, employment, and other critical issues. Without youth participation, many important issues and creative solutions might never be addressed. For example, imagine a city council planning to develop new urban areas without asking young people what they need or want. They might end up building a park that young people do not use because it doesn't reflect their needs, or forget about student housing because young people do not demand it. To clearly understand participation, it helps to know what is not real participation. Sherry Arnstein, an American researcher and activist, created a very helpful model called the Ladder of Citizen Participation in 1969. She wanted to show different levels of participation, from non-participation to meaningful engagement. Arnstein's ladder has 8 rungs, divided into 3 main categories. Non-participation, lowest levels. Manipulation. Authorities pretend to involve citizens, but only use them to support their own decisions. Let's have an example. A local government pretends to consult youth, but actually uses their presence only for publicity. Therapy. Authorities treat citizens as if they are the problem, offering meetings to fix them rather than listening to their ideas. Example: a school organizes sessions to teach students why their ideas are wrong, without ever listening to them. Kadyrov would totally do that. Tokenism, superficial involvement. Informing. Citizens are informed about decisions already made without their input. Example: young people are told after decisions have been finalized about changes in school rules. Consultation. Authorities ask for input but often ignore the suggestions. Example: authorities ask youth groups about public transport improvements but never implement their ideas. Placation. Citizens may give suggestions, citizens get to advise and even to plan a great deal, but it is the power holder that finally gets to decide whether to even take these ideas into account or not. The authorities have the final say without needing to consider the input. Example: youth representatives attend city meetings. They provide a lot of suggestions, but always are at mercy of the mayor's mood. Citizen power, meaningful participation, partnership. Citizens and authorities work together equally, sharing decision making. Example: a youth council actively collaborates with the city to create a new youth center. Delegated power. Citizens have real power and responsibility in decision making. Example: young people manage a city budget allocated specifically for youth projects. Citizen control. Citizens fully control the decision-making process. Example, a youth-run organization independently decides and organizes a major festival without government interference. Arnstein's ladder helps us recognize when participation is meaningful and when it is not. Real participation empowers citizens, especially young people, to shape decisions actively and effectively. How can youth participation be supported? Rumsow's model. Youth participation doesn't just happen on its own. It needs support. The Rumsow's model provides 5 key elements on how to ensure meaningful youth participation. Right. Young people must have a recognized right to participate. Means. Young people need resources such as training, funding, and information. Space. Young people must have safe and accessible spaces to participate and express themselves. Opportunity. Young people should have real opportunities to engage in decision-making processes. Support. Young people need support and guidance from adults and institutions to fully participate. When these elements are in place, youth participation becomes effective, meaningful, and impactful. What obligations do states have? Governments have important duties to ensure that everyone can freely enjoy their human rights. When countries join international human treaties, they promise to do 3 essential things: respect, protect, and fulfill human rights. Let's explore what these terms really mean in a simple, practical way. Number 1. Respecting human rights. Do no harm. Respect means that government must not interfere with or limit your rights. They should never do anything that harms or restricts your freedom and dignity. Example: your government shouldn't stop you from peacefully protesting or sharing your opinion online. Respecting your rights means letting you express your views freely. 2. Protecting human rights, keeping you safe. Protect means governments must prevent others, like individuals or businesses or organizations, from abusing your rights. It's about creating a safe environment for everyone. Let's take an example. If a company discriminates against employees based on gender or race, your government must step in to stop that unfair treatment. Protection means ensuring that no one else takes away your rights. Number 3, fulfilling human rights, taking action. Fulfill means governments must actively help people access their basic rights. They must do things to make sure that everyone can fully enjoy their rights and live with dignity. Example: if some children cannot go to school because of poverty, your government should create programs to support their education. Fulfilling rights means actively helping everyone to enjoy them. Together, these 3 obligations, respect, protect, and fulfill, are the foundation of a government's responsibility towards human rights. When governments live up to these duties, societies become fairer, safer, and stronger for everyone.